So this is my bottom three from the weekend from the Tyson 3 vs Arslanbek Makhmudov card. Obviously, I do apologise, it's a couple of days yet because obviously I didn't have a voice on Sunday, so I couldn't do it, and my voice wasn't fully 100% on Monday, but obviously today's Tuesday, and my voice is nearly there, it's nearly back, so we'll get straight on with it. And of course, we saw Tyson Fury victorious in his comeback fight as he beat Arslanbek Makhmudov by announced decision. And of course, he called out anti-Joshua afterwards. We saw the WWE artists after that. And but yeah, it was a performance I expected from Fury. It was a rusty performance, wasn't it? But he did enough, didn't he? He did enough to beat Makhmudov. You can say Makhmudov probably won 2 rounds at best. Won 2 rounds at best, and yeah. And yeah, it was a decent performance from Fury, to be fair. A decent comeback performance. Obviously, he didn't knock him out, so there is going to be a lot of questions about, oh, why is he not knocked him out? He did get caught with a couple of shots as well. And he did look bruised, didn't he? Fury did look bruised, to be fair, as well, so... he did look bruised as well, so... That's a worry if he wants to fight AJ as well. Especially if he wants to fight AJ, that's a worry. Because AJ is a more powerful puncher than Arslanbek Makhmudov. And call out afterwards, I loved it. I loved the call out. It's typical Tyson Fury, isn't it? Typical Tyson Fury call out. He did it with Usyk as well, and we know what happened after that. Usyk stilled him twice. And AJ was winside with Eddie Hearn. And it's just the way AJ was so cool and calm, wasn't he? Just sitting there, ice cold, just sitting there as well. I'm the landlord. Wow, that hit massively, didn't it? That hit massively. And to be fair, it's the perfect combination, isn't it, for the trash talk as well? Because Tyson Fury's animated and AJ is ice cold as well. AJ can bite though. He can bite, as we saw against Daniel Dubois in the face-off. So he can bite back, AJ. So that's why I think it is perfect. Trash talk between the two of them. Hopefully we finally see this fight. 10 years in the making. And there's no excuses now. It should happen. There's no excuses now. This fight has to happen now. There's no excuses. There's no warm-ups now. AJ's had his warm-up against Jake Paul. Tyson Fury's had his warm-up against Makhmudov. Yes, they are on. Yes, they are on now. Simple as that. And AJ for his stage of the career, he doesn't need a warm-up. We all know AJ's final 2 fights is Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury in whichever order. They're the only fights we want to see AJ in. While Tyson Fury, I actually still think Tyson Fury's got a lot more fights yet than him. He's got this fight, he's got the potential Dubois fight, potential Wardy fight as well. And obviously the Joshua fight as well. So I think Fury's got 3 fights yet, AJ's got 2. And they're the fights I want to see for both of them as well. Oh, I don't mind seeing for both of them as well. And but yeah, AJ definitely won the call out, didn't he? Yeah, he definitely won the mind games, didn't he, AJ? He definitely won the. For me, he definitely won the mind games for me, AJ. Simple as that. Definitely won the mind games. Ice cold. He didn't play into Tyson Fury's hands either. until he told him a shit out. So that would always get a response. So hopefully we finally get to see this fight. At that. That's all we want as British fans. We want to see this fight. Even though people say, "Oh, it's too yet," we still want to see it. We want to end that debate: who is better, Fury or AJ? So elsewhere on the card, here we go. We saw Conor Ben beat Regis Paulway by decision. For me, it was an embarrassing performance from Conor Ben. Very embarrassing. Against a Watson injured Paulway. He was definitely injured, let's be real. He's definitely injured. The amount of times he was crouching down Paulway as well. Paulway didn't even want to be there, and he still won 2 rounds of Conor Ben. This tells you everything about Conor Ben as a boxer. This tells you everything. He's nowhere near his dad's level. He shouldn't even be compared to his dad, to be honest with you. Campbell Hatton has had a more successful career than Conor Ben. Campbell Hatton's won more titles than Conor Ben. Conor Ben has not even won an area title. And Conor Ben's so arrogant. He's like, "Oh yeah, 147 so easy." And by the way, Conor Ben looked ill. He looked ill, training down that weight as well. But who cares? That's what he said about Chris Eubank Jr. training weight. That's what he said about Chris Eubank Jr. training weight training. So who cares about Conor Ben? Simple as that, ain't it? Who cares about Conor Ben training weight? It's a touchy that he hasn't been cleared for yet, Conor Ben. So, and what's interesting, Netflix tried to cut out the boos as well from the crowd, which is interesting as well. And Eddie Hearn and Frank Smith were laughing their heads off inside watching Conor Ben. Eddie Hearn was yawning. He had Chris Eubank Jr. next to him. The mind games, the absolute mind games, and that as well. Conor Ben, he had to get his eyes stitched up against a Watson into Poultry. How embarrassing from Conor Ben. How embarrassing. And what should Conor Ben do? Stay at 160. 160 is Conor Ben's saviour, in my opinion. That's his saviour, in my opinion, Conor Ben. Because for me, he don't beat anyone at 154, and he doesn't beat anyone at 147. Simple. And I told everyone it would kill Conor Ben training that way as well. Regis Paulway, he said he's retired now. Fair play to him. Former 2-time world champion as well. So he's still had an amazing career, Paulway, hasn't he? Still had an amazing career. But yeah, I think he retired at the right time, didn't he, Paulway? Retired at the right time. And of course, Conor Ben will bid up this victory, won't he? He'll bid up this victory, but we all know he's always beaten his washed-up fighters. Simple. Conor Ben still has not beaten anyone on his resume. He's just beaten washed-up fighters. Simple as that. And the saviour for Conor Ben, stay at 160. Because 160 is a bad division. It's a poor division. And you can win a world title there, in my opinion. And I thought Conor Ben actually looked good when he was at 160 as well. He looked good, even though I still don't weigh him as a boxer. I really don't. Even though I still don't weigh him. But 160 is a poor division, so I think that's his opportunity, in my opinion, to win a world title. I think at his start, didn't his dad win at middleweight as well? So up next, we saw Richard Riapo stop Jeremy TK3 to win a British heavyweight title. It was only done one way, this fight. Richard Riapo, too powerful, too dominant, for TK3. And he had the movement, didn't he? Which I said in my preview that Riapo would have the movement on TK3 as well. TK3 can handle big punches, as we saw against David Adye, in my opinion, as we saw in that fight against David Adye. And Riapo, that's all he had over TK3. He had the power, too dominant, and he had the movement as well, and had the movement as well, and the creating the handles and cutting off the win as well. So it's only done one way. I know people don't agree with the stoppage, but you would rather it was stopped now than it was year one, because if it was stopped year one, people would still be saying, "Oh, but it should have been stopped earlier." So yeah, it's like make your mind up, ain't it? It's like make your mind up. So what next for both fighters? TK3 will be back then. He'll be back. He'll be back then. Maybe then to someone decades, something like that for TK3. And for Victor Riapo, I have to see him then stay in that day, actually. I have to see the Riapo Adye fight. I think that's a cracker of a fight for me. Two big punches as well. I would love to see that fight. It's a great domestic fight between Riapo and Adye. Two big punches, and both fought for the Brits heavyweight title as well. So that's the fight to make next. Obviously, there's the Owens Satori fight, isn't there, for Riapo? That's always in the pipeline. But I would like to see Riapo versus Adye. I like that fight. Then finally, on the food, Makhmudov card, we saw Justice Huni open up the night by beating Fraser Clark by majority decision. I thought Fraser Clark won 4 rounds at best for me, which were rounds 4 to 7, where that was Fraser Clark's dud work for me, dud strong work. And Justice Huni, for me, Justice Huni won the first 3 rounds, started the fight off very well, and he won the last 3 rounds as well. And Fraser Clark just basically turned off 2 yet, didn't he? Basically turned off 2 yet. But to be fair, Fraser Clark did better than I thought. I thought it'd be a complete shutout in Justice Huni's favour, personally. So it was good to see from Fraser Clark. Even though he got beat, Fraser Clark still showed that he still got something in boxing, hasn't he? Still not to give in boxing. I don't think he's at British level. I would say Fraser Clark's probably at India's level for me. Probably at India's level. So I'll put him up against like a Jordan Thompson, something like that, for potentially an India's title. I don't know who is the India's heavyweight champion. Someone let me know down below in the comments if you're watching some playback. But yeah, I think that's the level Fraser Clark's at. Fraser Clark should stay at India's level, in my opinion. So that's what I think on that one. And finally, on the other cards, we saw Tenzin Nasukawa stop the legend that is Juan Francisco Estrada, who doesn't come out for the start of round 10. Yeah, it's simple as this, really. Nasukawa was just too young, too fresh for a decline in Estrada. And that will probably be the end of Estrada's career, in my opinion, in terms of the top level. And Nasukawa will now fight the winner of Tatuma Inoue and Ioka for the WBC title. So that's what should be next for Tenzin Nasukawa. I mean, Nasukawa's got that combat background, hasn't he? So he was obviously no mud, was he? He was obviously no mud, but I still thought Estrada would beat him, though. I still thought Estrada would beat him just because of the difference in resumes and Nasukawa not being at world level yet in terms of boxing. So, but yeah, a very good performance from Nasukawa. He was just far too young and too fresh for the deadline and Juan Francisco Estrada. And finally, we saw Ozier's Esias defeat Pavel Saden by stoppage as the fight is waved off before the start of round 9. to become the IBF super middleweight champion. Diaz for me is one of the body men of the super middleweight division for me. One of the body men of the super middleweight division. And he's dangerous, got that power, and this is why a lot of people will be avoiding him as well. In terms of who he will face next, I think he'll be looking for a unification fight against the winner of Ascendes or Mundia, or who's the other champion? I've forgotten the fucking other champion. Who's the other champion? I completely forgot. You have to let me know down below in the comments. But yeah, he'd be looking for a unification fight, won't he? If you see us, he'd be looking for a unification fight. And he's definitely one of the body men of the super middleweight division. That's it. Twisting MBE. That was it. That's who I was thinking of. But apparently MBE's facing Tenero, apparently. So I actually think that's quite dangerous for Tenero, personally. I think MBE will cause Tenero problems, so... But yeah, I'll like to see that fight. It's CS versus MBE. I think that's the fight to make in terms of a unification. Different class of styles as well. Or the winner of Ascendes or Mundia for the WBA title and have a unification like that. So, but yeah, that is my bottom through. Sorry, it is a couple of days yet, but obviously my voice was done on Sunday. So, but yeah, and I still got a bit of a sore voice, but managed to battle through it. So feel free to see your thoughts on all the fights I spoke about down below in the comments. And yeah, I will see you all in the next one.